up, guys? Make sure my mic worked. What's up, and welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab. Oh my gosh, my son is loud. Give me just a moment here to get going. Man. Let's see. Trying to get more people in here, man. I swear, like whenever I tweet about the show, like it's like shadow banned. I swear. All right. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up, Zach? What's up, Tyler? Got a few people in here. We'll get going though. I swear though, like, let's see. Like I tweeted 14 minutes ago. I mean it's whatever, but like the interaction or whatever. It says 283 impressions, and I think that means people that like seen it. But like, and then I'll have a tweet about blowouts, and I got 1,300 on it. Like it's just like I swear it's like, and then there's I've got people that like my stuff almost right away, and then like boom, nothing. So it's weird. It's weird. What's up? What's up? All right, I'm getting my notes pulled up here. We'll get going. Man, doing this is so much more relaxing compared to I had to make this like Survivor type video. You know what I'm saying? Like an intro of myself or whatever, and send it in to be on like this show. And man, I felt awkward in it. I was like nervous. Whereas here, I'm just like, doing whatever. Yeah, dude, Josh Hart sucked yesterday. Josh Hart was terrible. Right, as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do so. Like the video. Go ahead and drop them cash apps in there. I tried to tweet about it, but people that are live, it's the benefit to being live. Put the cash app in there. If we sweep, we got $50 for somebody. If we sweep, I got 3 solid plays today, I think. Where's my get this audio thing pulled up so I can record it for the podcast. Yeah, the builders definitely was scaring me. And then watching like Cleveland on the other side, like they were like trying to throw it away too, like that was rough. So today's slate though, like I'm a little nervous about today. 7 games, and 7 out of 10 games could be a blowout. So a little scary, but we'll see what happens with it. I don't know. But it was nice to get a builder win though, because like that's my like bread and butter normally, and then like let's see, I want to keep that. I was trying to see. Oh, it's whatever. It's not that bright. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah. I would have swept in the Discord yesterday if Allen didn't get hurt. And then then it hurt the Cavs money line almost. So it almost took us out on 2 plays. I made a good amount of money yesterday. I messed around with some tennis yesterday in the Discord. It went good. Bet 365 is being very generous to me. What's up and welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab, your number one gambling podcast for quick picks. Now live on YouTube. Today's show brought to you by Beer Money Picks. we're finally in a new month, and I'm ready to start fresh. Went 3-1 yesterday. Should have been a 4-0 sweep, but we were up a couple units, so I'll certainly take that. But with the show though today, use code. All right, my phone's blowing up. Use code Lunchtime. All caps, Lunchtime, alongside the monthly link in the bottom of the description here on YouTube or anywhere. New and returning members can get it, the VIP, for just $1 a day using code Lunchtime to use along with that monthly link, $1 a day. I think you could agree it's probably a pretty good value. Today is Friday, 2/2. I'm just remembering, probably no show tomorrow. We're gonna go to. My wife's taking me to Indianapolis for a little Valentine's thing, So I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I may not have a show. I'll have to see if I don't do one like really early, just to kind of see how things are going. But I'm thinking I'm probably gonna miss that tomorrow, because I'm gonna be out, on the road most of the day. May not even give any plays out, to be honest, depending on what's going on. Before we get into today's plays, though, let's take a look back, see what we did yesterday. We had 3 of them. We were on Anthony Davis, but that went ahead and voided because he did not play. Neither did LeBron. Josh Hart over 19.5 points plus rebounds. In the beginning of the game, the man did nothing. Finally scored a little bit. I mean, we missed on it. It was, personally, I bet on his rebounds and assists. I almost gave that as an official play in the Discord, but it was just one of those that, I was afraid of his is the heater going to cool down with his rebounds and his assists? Just like with that, I'm going to butcher it, the DiVincenzo guy. I keep waiting on him to stop making threes, and he just consistently keeps killing it. But we missed on that, but we got John Collins in at 22.5 points plus rebounds. That was a play that I gave out in the Discord that I really did like that. The rebounds and assist plays continue to be just money for me. So love that for us. But we'll get into, I guess I'll say again too, I was talking about it before, I was recording. I'll mention it again here. The guy never responded to me. I just looked. There's I'm not going to say the name or anything at the moment, but I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be live, but Monday at 9 p.m. So a little late. If it's live, I'm going to need you guys there for me. I'm going to be on a show. It's called Shoot Your Shot. And I don't know. It's kind of I don't know if it's a tryout type thing or something along those lines where I'm going to give a play or two. And I guess it's going to be for the next day, which I never bet overnight. So that's going to be kind of hard. But, give just one prop for the next day. And, just in this exact situation, a podcast type thing. It's a YouTube channel. It's a new one. They have 3,000 subscribers, but these guys that run it had 80,000 subscribers. They broke away from their old group and moved on to another. So it's kind of a shot to get on this show that's, pretty popular. It'd be pretty cool for me to do it or whatever. So I may need some of that support that you guys are normally giving me, Monday night, if it is live, to be in there and, hype it up when my term comes along or something like that. But to get into the place, this one's already in the Discord. This was actually the play that I had to do. I mentioned I had to do a little intro video where I was like, what's up, so-and-so? My name is so-and-so, and I go by Jort, and my stuff is this, and my play today. Anyway, this is what the play was, but I did like it enough to put it in the Discord, so you guys are getting that VIP beer money special. James Harden over 14.5 rebounds and assists. History play, though, guys. I mean, he's in good form right now, too. Against Detroit, he's killed the number with a triple-double in 15 of his last 10 games. Doesn't matter what team he's on. He's been killing it regardless. With the 76ers over this number in 3 out of 4 games with an average of 19 rebounds and assists. With the Nets, 5 of 5 with an average of 20 rebounds and assists. So he's over a 9. What's that math? 8 out of his last 9 games. Rebounds and assists. Today he starts his new adventure. He's playing for the Clippers now against Detroit for the first time on this Clippers team. So obviously the dynamics are a little different, but he is still the same old James Harden. Fast forward to today. He's over this in 3 of his last 4 games. But he did have a miss. I think it was just 14 he had. So it was a pretty close miss. And, barring a blowout, which we see plenty in the NBA here today, I mentioned it. I can't remember if I was recording here or not, but 7 of the 10 games have an 8-point spread or higher. So there is a little bit of danger with that. But the first play is going to be James Harden over 14.5 rebounds and assists. The next play in the same game. Got a lot more followers here now. Make sure you guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Like the video as well. A reminder to drop your Cash App in there if you want to win some money. If we sweep, I see 2 of them. I parlay it, anyway, just just in case we win. And I was doing it publicly, but to reward the people that pop in here, live, I was wanting to, try to give back a little bit to the people that are here and actually communicate with me, which just makes it so much better. It's super enjoyable to talk and have people actually interact than, just to be talking to myself and I staring at myself, mumbling along or whatever, so. Same game. Next one's going to be PG over 2.5 threes. He's over this in 7 of his last 10, but 9 of his last 10 games away. In fact, he had hit in 9 straight games before missing last game against the Cavaliers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have it pulled up anymore. Sorry. But pretty sure he had hit 5 in a row, missed with just 2. So he got the hook there. Missed, went 9 in a row, and missed with 0. So we're due for another run here. The guy's been, he's been a bucket. He shoots the ball really well, and he's a high volume guy. It's a shoot kind of thing. He's definitely the type of guy you want to bet on because he's putting up I think on average 9 attempts. He makes 3.6 threes for every 9 attempts or something like that. So he's averaging where we need at a line of 2.5. This is minus 130 if I'm not mistaken out there. Depending on the juice where you get it. I had locked this in for less, but I can't really claim that because I played it earlier. Throw that Clippers money line on there. Run Paul George over 2.5 with the Clippers money line. I'm cool with that. That's it's gonna put you at nearly even money, if not even money. And especially depending on the book, because it's all over the place. If you look at Bet365 to DraftKings to FanDuel and books in between, there's a big, I can't think of the fancy word, difference, for, between the spreads and stuff. Although his 1.5 line is all going to be pretty consistent. So if you add the money line with it, depending on what your odds are right now, then you'll get a pretty solid look. And I don't see a situation where the Clippers don't win. I was looking at the Clippers. I don't have it pulled up anymore. But the Clippers, the Pelicans money line, and maybe the Wolves. And that was plus money or something, just to have something a little extra or something like that. But anyhow, I expect him to pick up where he left off. The Pistons allow the 11th most threes, small forwards in the last 30, which obviously isn't a fantastic advantage. But we also have a pretty big spread here. The only way for them to cover is going to be to have some scoring. We're in a situation where obviously I'm hoping that it is George here instead of Harden, as we need Harden to be dishing him while he is making those threes. So a little bit of a correlated play here. Obviously, if depending on the book, you actually can't parlay this on FanDuel, so I'll have to parlay it on DraftKings. You can parlay the combos on DraftKings, which is definitely a benefit of using DraftKings over, certainly a benefit of just using any book over others, But so the second play there is going to be Paul George over 2.5 threes. And then very lastly, waiting on this guy to respond back to me, but he's probably a busy guy. Lastly, Trae Young over 32.5 points plus assists. The Suns have allowed the 6th most points to point guards this season, and in the last 15 games, they're allowing the 6th most assists to point guards. Trae is a high usage guard, and the Suns do struggle with that. He's a type that they have a hard time with guys that are the ball is always in his hand. He's driving the lane. He's doing something with it. He's over this number in 3 straight with 39, 42, and 41 points plus assists combined. Against the Suns, He's over this in 3 of his last 4 with 48, 32, 48, and 44. So when he's gone over, he's flown over this number. Obviously, he had just a near miss in one of those games. Not a whole lot of a breakdown with this one. Outside of, I think that, you know, he is probably one of the better players that had an all-star snub. And this is, you know, his first game, you know, playing, if I'm not mistaken, since that's been announced. So hopefully there's that extra motivation of like, oh yeah, like you know, watch me cook kind of thing. We also have a pretty high total and a competitive spread. So with the high total, we're expecting to have a pretty fast pace, a little back and forth, run and gun kind of game. And with the spread, hoping that with the close spread, we're hoping that there's no sort of blowouts and they're able to keep it pretty close. Although if I'm not mistaken, the Hawks are not very good against the spread. But anyhow, hopefully we keep our, you know, we have a high scoring game, but it's a lot of back and forth stuff. And Trey's on. He's able to hit his threes. He's able to get a bunch of passes in. I mean, he's got a 10.5 line. Not a bad look there. So we're gonna. Oh, and then to mention too with Harden, I looked at his double-double, which is like plus 110. I mean, if you like that, you can certainly run that. I bet you FanDuel even has the PPD for double-double and a win. I'm going to look and see right now, actually. I got all the books on, what's that? Bookmarked. Plus 132 for that, for the double-double and a win. I mean, a double-double is 20, nah, it's PR, never mind. I leaned, like, that was my first thought. Honestly, my first thought was Harden triple-double, okay? And we'll get into that. But, so I was like, all right, if I think he's going to get a double-double should be a lock. And then it's like, well, you know, RA is safer than a double-double because what if he only gets 9 rebounds, but he has 8 assists? You know, 17, boom, we cash. The RA just feels, I've always been that safer type guy, you know, in the VIP type groups or just anything with like builders and everything like that. The RA just seems safer, but if you like a double-double, play on it, run the double-double, like, you know, be my guest. And I would certainly think about sprinkling the triple-double, which is plus 1,300. He's at a triple-double in 2 straight games against the Pistons. In fact, let me pull up, it should be right underneath it. Plus 1,400 on FanDuel. As soon as I get off of this, I'm going to put that in the Discord. I think I mentioned it. I didn't. But that's worth like a 0.1. Put 0.1 units on it to win 1.4 units. Why not? I mean, honestly, you could put like, I mean, that's just a pocket change. Throw some pocket change on that bet and, you know, let her fly and see what happens. And, you know, based off the history, it's not a bad look, honestly, you know, so. To recap then on Lunchtime in the Lab, let's start that over. Oh man, I'm one taking it. To recap then on Lunchtime in the Lab on February 2nd, we have Harden over 14.5 rebounds and assists. I mentioned sprinkling on the triple-double at plus 1,400 or riding the double-double if you would prefer that line over the rebounds and assists. We're going with Paul George over 2.5 threes in that same game. And then lastly, we're going with Trae Young over 32.5 points plus assists. I am your host, as always. Lunchtime in the Lab be brought to you every day. Thanks for listening. Be sure to follow me on all social medias at Live Joe Betts, and I will hopefully meet y'all at the pay window and see what we can do to get this 3-0. I got a couple of people drop the cash apps in there in the live YouTube to potentially win if we sweep. But I'm going to close it off here podcast wise, see what's going on YouTube, and I will catch you guys back possibly not tomorrow. I don't know yet now that like I said, I realized it. Definitely follow me on Twitter though, as I do all my updates and everything. Instagram, I've been doing a little better with it, but give me a follow on there so you can get an update on the show. And I'll catch you guys back audio version hopefully tomorrow, probably Sunday. What? Let's see. You can do Harden 4 rebounds, 8 assists, Clippers money line. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good look. But let's see that math. That's 12. Yeah. Then like you think about like safety wise, what if he rebounds? And what if it's reversed and he has 8 rebounds and 4 assists? There's a lot of like mentals with that, but the both Harden in a sense of like what you guys are talking about though. I mean, that makes sense. Six rebounds, 6 assists in Clippers money line. 4 rebounds and 8 assists in Clippers money line. Rebounds for a point guard are certainly more like opportunistic. Like sometimes the ball just might not bounce his way, to be honest, So that's where it's nice to have, 5 rebounds and 10 assists. Boom, cash. Also would cash a double-double. 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Cash a double-double. Or cash the RA, I mean. But, all right, this guy's not going to get back to me. But whatever. All right, guys. Appreciate you. I can hear the kiddo getting grumpy. I'll be sure to post something on the socials if, like I said, trying to figure out if this is going to be a live show or not. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be off of like like it's something about like to teach you, or if you want to be like a professional or something like that. And it's like, I'm kind of already there. I just wanted to be on the show. I thought it'd be cool. I used to watch those guys and stuff and, pop in there like a couple times a week, try to grow some followers and stuff, but I'll let y'all know if I need your help with it. But I'm going to get out of here and I will see you guys, like I said, maybe tomorrow, if not on Sunday. Let's try to get that sweep though.